Mr. Ing's class, we will greatly succeed. Intelligence we will breed and never ever cheat. And don't forget to show your work, because when you get that 4.0, you'll have a huge smirk.
Hi everybody, this is Mr. Ing's 2020-21 second semester for Savannah Performance Task Assessment, and for CVA it is your Keystone project. They're pretty similar, and the nice marriage between them is that we're focusing on the district's 5 C's. And basically you've just clicked on this pink link here and you can now watch the instructions. Alright, so once you've clicked on this Google Slides, it's forced you to make a copy, and now I'm just going to read the directions to you. What is this? It's time for thinking, reflecting, and connecting. How? You've been forced to make a copy of this presentation. It is now yours. So you can write your name on there up here if you want. That'd be a good idea. Using your brain, phone camera or webcam, Google Slides, Google Drive. I'm going to provide, and you will use a script to record. Write out your answers and read them slowly and loudly. It doesn't hurt to practice. Put your volume on max. Record in landscape mode if you're using your phone. You can put it down on a steady place so it's not shaking. And make sure to change your share settings for the video link to everyone. And when you're finished, delete all of my stuff. Why? Why are we doing this? So you can answer the question, Mr. Ing's math class was really helping me with blank. When are you doing this and when is it due? So you'll know that I'm absent when I post a message on top of Schoology or eCadence, and it'll tell you, hey, I'm at the hospital, go meet the sub in Google Meets. And this will be due 1 week after that first day. So you're gonna get like 3 to 5 or a whole school week to kind of work on this. And guys, this is your project. This is worth 15% of your grade. So in summary, what is this? You're gonna pick an icon. We're gonna talk about the 5 C's, social and emotional. I've got math feelings, math facts, math fun, and capstone reflection. CVA students, you pretty much did all of these. I did expand the yellow category and the orange category. If you notice in the scoring rubric, what is the most important one? It is something called math facts. So number 1, pick and explain why an icon or picture represents you. This should be a 15 to 30 second video and it is worth 10 points out of 100. Here I wrote my script and I record this using the webcam on my computer, and what I'm going to show you guys is how I'm going to get a video. So I recorded this using my Mac. Here's the file, Jumpman logo, and I want to get this on my Google Drive. So I have a folder here, and what I'm going to do is going to put this onto my drive on this particular location. Let it load up. You could have named this Jumpman icon or logo. And it's slowly loading. And once you guys see the video, what I chose to do was use Google Meets by myself. Kind of weird, so I'll just show you what I'm doing while that's uploading. I just took one of my, on the Google Calendar, I made a Google Meets and I'm using the Chrome browser. And what that does, let me show you guys, is that when you're using Chrome, you get to change your background. So this is super nice, so if you don't want to show your bedroom, you guys can see I have that really cool background. You can change it to any of these, okay? And that's the reason why I chose to kind of record myself this way, because it's gonna change my background. So let's see if that was done. All right, once it's finished in your Google Slides, I'm not quite sure what happens if you just dragged it right there. See? Invalid. So you can drag pictures here, but you can't drag videos. And the point is, in the big space, you're going to have the video. So insert video. If you just did this, you can also click on recent, and there it is. So they're fixing it. We'll check back later. Okay, number 2. List one of the 5 C's that you've grown the most. Give a specific example how this C was implemented in this math class. If you click here, the resource button, it actually tells you about the 5 C's. This is universal in our district. For Savannah students, that would be your SLCs, your student learning capacities, which are pretty similar to your 5 C's. I'll put another link for the SLCs on here so you can see it. Now, example, click on my icon and have your volume on and enjoy the show. So here's my script. You can basically delete the white part and you fill it in. And basically the video here is just me going over what I just read. And it's just a 30-second video, and you can click on it and watch it yourself. Now, because you're doing a couple of videos, you can choose if you want to make a bunch of smaller videos, which I would recommend. This one I chose to, I have an icon, which you don't have to, but this is where I've housed my video. And we did this with CVA, and the reason why is then I can, kind of timestamp it. So if I wanted that 2 minutes and 30 seconds, then that's the video you're watching. But I realized just creating short videos was actually easier on my part. Okay. Number 3, social and emotional. How have you personally grown or been stretched the most during this distance learning? Again, it should only be a 15 to 30 second video. And you can go ahead and click on mine. And what again I did is here, I first answered it with a script, and then I just uploaded my video. So the only person that's going to actually view your project is me. Okay, 4A, math feelings. You only need to pick one of these questions and answer them. How has your love for math grown from either negative to neutral, or neutral to positive, or positive to I love math? Number 2, list a powerful class discussion experience. I might have talked about math in the news, real life application. Number 3, tell us about a math aha moment, right? Or number 4, connect math content learned to your future career or job. So again, you only need to pick one of these to answer. Again, it should be 15 to 30 second video. Click my icon and have your volume on and enjoy the show. So you can actually see me answer this one. I don't think I put a link in here, or a script. So you might want to write out a script for yourself. Okay, this is the most important one, 4B. It's math facts, and you need to do all of this. You're going to click on the spreadsheet, switch the tabs at the bottom to find your class, and write your name down. So you click on the spreadsheet. It's going to look like this. And so at the bottom, I have stats first and second semester. So you can click on that. And for my stats students, this is actually both, you can sign up for either first or second semester. It tells you the lesson, for example, 1.3, and then you look at the learning target. You just write your period there, and then your first and last name. And this is the topic you're gonna do, so go back to your lessons or notes. If you are an integrated Math 3 student, I broke you up into 2 groups, periods 3 and 6, and periods 4 and 5. CVA, you're my 5th period, so that's where I wrote CVA 5th period. So let's just check one of these out. Basically, they're repeats. So let's pretend you're in 3rd period and you want to choose a second semester. You could choose any topic you want, right? So right now we're learning about, as I'm recording this video, normal distributions. And you're like, this is totally awesome, right? So you write the period and then your first and last name, and then you go look back there, and basically this is going to be fueling, or this is the content you'll be recording, okay? So what are you recording? You're going to present the big idea in your own words, okay? Don't copy what I'm saying. You can use the same ideas, but don't just like re-say exactly the same thing. Put it in your own words or twist. That would be super helpful. It's really meant to be in your own words. I think you'll own the learning, okay? It's meant to just be a 15, 45-second video. So again, if you were, say, stats, and you clicked on 4.7, and you're going to learn about permutations. And then you're going to do learning target number 1. You're going to talk about the multiplication counts, right? Okay. So first of all, you're going to have 2 videos in here. One about the big idea. And then, let's write that video number 1. Video number 2, okay, this is the most important part. This is 40% of your grade. This is all right here. You need to go find another example. Present another example in detail, step by step, and showing your work. Link source to your PDF. So let's just say you are, I don't know, you're presenting long division, polynomials, and then type in the end PDF. And then you're going to get a bunch of examples from other teachers. So go ahead and click on it. And you can do this example right here. It says using long division. And guess what, guys? A lot of these PDFs will have answers to them. The point is, see, right here's practice and just answers. The point is not that you are just, you're practicing, you're kind of teaching us, right? You're kind of basically doing what I do in my videos, but you're the ones who are creating it. So you have to go find your example. You can copy link address, go over here, and this is now your source. Black background, so I have to change the text. And if you want, you can highlight it and then do this button right here, insert link, and now it's actually clickable. See that? So you should have 2 videos in here. And again, this one you might need to turn your camera to a piece of paper. You can use your iPad. Some students like to use the whiteboard. And a common question is through all this, like, Mr. Ng, do I have to show my face? You know, yeah, I want to remember you. I've had thousands of students and I want you to stand out. I want to remember you. I want you to come back and, like I've talked to many of you guys now. I have a student from 10 years ago and she's a math teacher. Okay, so again, step by step as if you were creating the video topic, okay? Okay, 4C, this one's called Math Fun. And all you have to do is pick one, either a math joke or one of the 10 math commandments. So I'll just show it to you. Let's click on math joke. It's, come on guys, make this fun and then like, you know, do it to your parents or something, you know? How does a ghost solve a quadratic equation? By completing the scare. It's meant to be by completing the square. Okay, so you could do that. Or one of the 10 math commandments. You don't have to do them all. And it's meant to just be a 15, 30-second commercial. And you just pick one of these, right? Thou shalt honor the correct order of operations. And you look it up and maybe you make a mistake and you're yelling at the screen, right? Mr. Ng told me not to. Make sure I use the correct order of operations. So, and then you insert your video here. All right, almost done here. And then the last one is your capstone reflection. So if you click on here, go ahead and fill out this capstone reflection. Guys, use complete sentences, fill this all out. It's good for you. You don't need to submit a video here. This one should just be a link to your capstone, so I can just click on it and read it. And then lastly, if you ever want to create one big video and you're linking to a specific spot in a video that is in Google Drive, here's an article I found, and then I actually did it to one of my own videos. But again, I think short videos might be better. These are the 5 C's for the district, or I'll also put a link here for the student learning capacities for Savannah. And then, okay, last part, how do you turn in your project? So click on this, do this together. And basically you're gonna fill this out, right? Mr. Ng, first name, last name, whatever period you're in, let's just say Savannah. Did you double check all that your, let's just say all your links are working? And the answer should be, I gotta delete this one. Don't look at that one. Did you double check all your links? Yes, you did, okay. And then this one says, get a shareable link for your Google Slides and cut and paste it here. Make sure the share settings have been changed. You might be asking, how come I keep telling you guys to change the settings? Because the worst thing that could ever happen is if I click on it and it says private. So from here, you can either go to my drive, and I think the best one is either remembering the name of it. That's the best thing. So I'm gonna type in second semester. And then that presentation I was just working on, that's the one I'm gonna upload. And just press select and then submit. Basically that'll organize all of your projects for me, and that's how you turn in your project. So again, This should take you a couple of days. Read through it, watch this video. And guys, remember, this is worth 15% of your project. It was meant to be more reflective and kind of just learning. So thanks, guys. And thanks for being patient with me as my wife and I are getting baby number 6 and coming back to you guys to help you guys out with the math. But baby number 6 is coming. We'll see you guys. Bye.
Mr. Ing's class, we will greatly succeed. Intelligence we will breed and never ever cheat. And don't forget to show your work. Because when you get that 4.0, you'll have a huge smirk.